Ready to go? Good group. On your mark. All right. Good morning, everyone. Looks like we got a little bit of sunshine to come out after all, so thank you everybody being here on this beautiful day. Very exciting day that, we know there's been discussion and conversation around, the redevelopment of the Caraway Hospital campus and what was going to go on up here for a number of years. It's exciting to get to today, especially knowing all the partners that were absolutely critical in being able to move this project forward. We have today with us and want to recognize we have members of the BJCC Board of Directors, and Chairman Keel will speak to us. We have members of the Birmingham City Council and the Mayor's Office. Again, absolutely critical and important in this project. Members of the Jefferson County Commission, members of our Jefferson County Legislative Delegation, again, that were critically important in the progress and being able to move towards today. We have representatives from Live Nation as well. We have Mr. Robert Simon, who's been part of this project for longer than the BJCC and all of our partners, well, not the other partners, but the BJCC has. And it's really important and special that we have members of all the North Birmingham neighborhoods, but especially Druid Hills, Fountain Heights, Norwood, Evergreen. I think I saw some Central City representatives. This project moves north of kind of what has been the BJCC footprint, and of course we're situated in Druid Hills. And the dialogue and discussions and important understandings and cooperation from especially the Druid Hills neighborhood, but all the North Birmingham neighborhoods are absolutely critical for the success of this project. So we thank them as well. With that, we've got a program with everyone's going to kind of offer their perspective, and I'm going to turn it over to the chairman of the Birmingham Jefferson Civic Center Authority, Chairman Mike Keel.
Thank you, Ted, and thanks everybody for being here today. I am Michael Keel, and I have the honor and privilege of being the current board chair of the BJCC. Today we begin construction on a new entertainment venue for all the citizens of the area, a state-of-the-art amphitheater. This amphitheater is a demonstration of BJCC's dedication to enriching Birmingham's cultural scene and providing valuable opportunities for our community. In addition to hosting a variety of events and concerts, the amphitheater will create jobs, attract visitors, generate economic prosperity for the northern side community, for Birmingham and for Jefferson County and beyond. This new facility will be a tremendous complement to BJCC's existing entertainment options, which already include Protective Stadium, the Legacy Arena, the Concert Hall, City Walk, and multiple other smaller venues. I'd like to particularly thank everyone, some of whom Ted mentioned, who have allowed this project to reach this point and brought it to fruition. First of all, Mayor Randall Woodfin has been instrumental. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. The Birmingham City Council for all their support throughout the development of the project. The Jefferson County Commissioner. Our elected leaders in Montgomery, including Mr. Wagner, Senator Wagner, you'll be hearing from shortly. The Convention and Visitors Bureau, and as Ted mentioned, the neighborhoods, and they have been crucial to being able to get the approvals, the support, and everything we needed to allow this to happen. Live Nation, Robert Simon and his corporate realty group, who really was sort of the initiator of this project at one level. Stone Construction, who will be beginning the next level construction work, and the BJCC's Board of Directors and management team, who will be taking it and keeping an eye on things going forward. All these folks help pull together the team effort required to make today's groundbreaking possible. Please join me in looking forward to the positive impact and stellar live music that our new amphitheater will bring to the Magic City. Thank you, and I give you now Mayor Woodfin.
They have me up here to speak for 5 minutes. I promise it'll be way less than that. Good morning, everyone. It's good to see you. I'm very, very excited about what we're here for this morning, which is the groundbreaking of this amphitheater. I think I want to start. He stole my comment, y'all. He thanked everybody. And I want to express my appreciation for this genuine partnership because there are a lot of people, a lot of organizations who've made today happen. But I want to pick up where Tad started, which is acknowledging our neighborhood officers and our neighborhood residents. If you are a resident in this footprint, please stand. Yeah. You see these young people here that just stood. We can't do anything without them. And everything we've done in the entire footprint for BJCC, it has been in partnership and communication with them. I've lost count of the number of meetings. Have any of y'all been keeping count? No? But you've been going to all of them. I think it's important that I publicly and we publicly acknowledge them because what we do for our community matters and what we do for residents matter. And their input, their buy-in, their cooperation, their wants, their needs, their desires are extremely important in how we go about changing community for the better. So I want to, again, just express my public appreciation for all the things you all have done on behalf of the neighborhoods you serve. The other thing I want to do is just talk about the why of this project. I want to talk about it in the plainest way possible. I think for years, I've spoken with many residents in the city, community members in the city, and they talk about they have to drive to Nashville, Atlanta, New Orleans for entertainment options. And I think with the completion of this amphitheater, from the start of the football stadium to the redoing of the Legacy Arena, and now this entertainment option, I feel that Birmingham, Alabama is now complete as it relates to entertainment options. And that we now, those who have tours, those who provide entertainment, you don't have to leave your city to enjoy those same tours and entertainment. You don't have to get in your car and drive miles away to enjoy the same thing. You now in your own backyard, in your own city, in your own community, with these three venues. Particularly with this venue, now have the option to be right here. But it also attracts others from the metro area, as well as the state and the southeastern area to our community. So very grateful for what this offers our entire community and area. Also want to thank the financial partners here. Again, they've already been publicly acknowledged, but I do want to thank the Birmingham City Council. Many of them are present today. Darrell O'Quinn is here, and he'll acknowledge him by name, but I'm looking at you, and I want to say thank you for the partnership and making sure that we can actually do this project and complete this project. The last thing I'll say, there's been a lot of talk about when you have projects like this, the impact it has with contractors. And I'm glad to say that the numbers for this project meet the desire of all of us in community, but particularly black contractors as well as women-owned contractors and businesses. When we say we want to do a project, you want to make sure there's real participation, not just token. And I think the numbers for this project overshoot, if that's a word I can use, and meet what we desire as it relates to participation. So I'm really excited about that. The last thing I'll say is this. When this project is complete, I am confident that Birmingham will have the finest sports and entertainment facilities for a city our size anywhere in America. And I look forward to seeing all of you as well as other community members in the thousands when we have our first event here. Enjoy the rest of the program. And now with that, I invite Commissioner Jimmy Stevens up.
I have to adjust the microphone a little bit here. I'm a little more height challenged than some of these other folks. Well, you see how long my list is. It's not very long, but it doesn't make any difference because they've already said everything that was on it. When we first took office as commission, there were no excuses. No excuses. We will not accept no for an answer. We want to improve the quality of life for the citizens of Jefferson County and the citizens of the city of Birmingham. And we want to work with our corporate partners and our legislator, our city councilors, and our quasi-professional organizations to make sure that we offered everything that is available. County Commission dedicated its actions to improving that quality of life and returning, you've heard me say several times, the swagger back to Jefferson County. Back in the late 90s, Jefferson County had a swagger about it. Everyone looked up to Jefferson County because that's the movers and the shakers, and that's where it was going on. And we let that get away from us. We got it back, guys. We got it back. This project is a prime example of what happens when all entities working together in that partnership. We need to add the Birmingham Convention Bureau to that too. They were a vital, vital part of that. Working together, we do make things happen. We have now all of the venues that are available in the entertainment industry. We have a concert hall. We have an arena. We have an amphitheater, and we have a stadium. So if you want to hear Garth Brooks, or if you want to see a children's theater, you come to the BJCC and we will provide it for you. Now, that just didn't happen. Our management staff and this board of directors had that vision that was needed and necessary to get these things done. And we thanked everyone, but I want to thank our management staff for their vision and their ability to bring things in on time and under budget. Okay? And I want to thank the board of directors for the BJCC for having that vision and having the faith to get this done and to working with your governmental agencies and your great legislators. Now, you know, sometimes we all get, you talk about Jefferson County Commission, oh, no, that's terrible. It's not. Talk about our legislature. We are a team. And we are a team that everyone in the state of Alabama envies because we are the economic engine for the rest of the state. The GDP here is more than Huntsville, Mobile, and Montgomery combined. And need to add another partner to this, and that's going to be the Birmingham Airport Authority. We're going to have to work on these flights while we, especially during concert time. Yeah, we didn't plan that one right, yeah. But anyway, let's work together. Let's continue the progress that we've made, and let's continue this relationship that we have that's producing such great results. You know, when we were elected, I've got Commissioner Scales here, we were elected partisan. I'm a Republican, she's a Democrat, Roger's a Democrat, Jabbo's a Republican. I didn't know whether y'all knew that or not, but yeah, that happens. But once we're elected, we're neither. We represent the citizens of the Jefferson County. And we will, thank you. And that mission is to improve your quality of life, and this is part of that mission, improving the quality of life. And I'm excited, I'm grateful, and I'm humbled that we were able to get together and have this great thing done. With that said, I'm going to turn this over, and I'm going to turn the page over to Senator Jabbo Wagner. And Jabbo, you normally go before me, and I normally don't have anything to say, so. Here, Senator Jabbo Wagner.
Thank you, Commissioner. Before I make a few remarks, let me introduce some of my colleagues in Montgomery. Senator Roger Smitherman, Representative David Faulkner, Representative Neil Rafferty. Anybody else? I'm sorry, I didn't see him. I apologize. Another exciting day in the history of this part of Birmingham, or for a matter of fact, all of Birmingham. Wow. It was just a few years ago, we were standing on a mound of dirt about 6 blocks from here, turning the ground to build Protective Stadium. What a huge day in the history of Birmingham that was, and this is. To make something like this happen, it takes a village. And that's what happened in this instance. City of Birmingham, Jefferson County, the state of Alabama, Department of Tourism stepped forward. Has been mentioned the BJCC, Convention and Visitors Bureau. They all work together, and when you do that, look what happens. Look what happens. A big day in the history of Birmingham. John Oros has been significant in this. Tad Snyder's been significant in this project, and they all work together. But there's one person I've got to single out. Robert Simon. Robert Simon, this is your village, okay? And this is huge for Birmingham, for this entire North Birmingham, and for the state of Alabama. You're talking about a game changer. Robert Simon is it. I must mention Live Nation. This is their baby right here. And you're talking about a game changer in this community and in the state of Alabama. I don't know if anybody's here today from Live Nation, but if you are, thank you. This is a game changer. Thank all of you for coming today to watch this very significant event in our community. This is a game changer not only for North Birmingham, the city of Birmingham, and the state of Alabama. Thank you.
Council President O'Quinn.
Good morning. We're here for a groundbreaking, but if you look behind us, I think the ground's been thoroughly broken already. I want to start by acknowledging my colleagues on the Birmingham City Council. This morning we have with us Pro Tem Alexander, Councilor Crystal Smitherman, Councilor Hunter Williams, Councilor Carol Clark, and I particularly want to acknowledge Councilor LaTanya Tate, who represents District 9 and the neighborhood of Druids Hills and most of the North Side community. Thank you, Councilor Tate. So it brings me a lot of joy to be with you here this morning celebrating this occasion. When people ask me what I love about Birmingham, it's really comes down to the people, and that's probably true of most places. But here in Birmingham, over the past more than 12 years, we've really come together and been moving the city forward, taking on some huge challenges and getting things done. And it's really speaks to, all of this really speaks to the commitment of all of the folks who have been acknowledged this morning to really shift the attitude. I know I came to Birmingham from Baton Rouge, Louisiana in the year 2000, and around 2010, with the completion of Railroad Park, which I think Robert Simon also had a big hand in accomplishing, there was a shift in the ethos here amongst the community in Birmingham. People, the attitudes changed, and we really embraced this can-do attitude that, we could take on big projects and make things happen. And I want to thank all of the people who are here today who helped make that happen. Some of them have passed on and aren't with us, but, I think that legacy was made possible by all of those folks who have come before us. That being said, I think it's fair to say that Birmingham can be a hard town sometimes. And again, we wouldn't be here without all of the incredible people who have come before us and the folks who just got to work and said that we can do it. Birmingham's one of those perfect sized cities where, it's not too big to where you feel like you can't play a role. It's those folks who, get to work and want to make a difference, have a place to be seen and acknowledged and can get those things done. And things are definitely getting more interesting with this project today. Birmingham has always been a city that's right on the cusp of achieving something great. And I think, this is another step towards realizing our better self and accomplishing that goal. Over the past few decades, we have been losing too many of our young people to places like Nashville, Atlanta, Charlotte, Chattanooga, as Mayor Woodfin said earlier. Investing in a world-class art and entertainment venues is one of the ways that Birmingham can compete with other southern cities and retain our young people. Huge strides have been made in the last decade. Much of that can be credited to, again, some of the people who are with us here today. In closing, just want to say that I love this city. Clearly, we love this city. And we love the renewed commitment to regional cooperation. All of the elected officials here today and our private sector partners who have been cooperating with us, that's no small feat. I think, part of the challenge in the past has been that folks have let, personalities and egos get in the way, and I think that is something of the past and something to be celebrated, that we've overcome that. So with this new amphitheater, I can't think of a better way for our region to come together and remind everyone that Birmingham has been and always will be the heart and soul of Alabama. Thank you. With that, I want to introduce Jay Wilson, Live Nation Concerts Southeast.
I'm going to interrupt you for just a second. Stand with me, Jay. Just before we turn it over to Jay, I had the opportunity just before we got started, and I think it's really important to kind of this story of Birmingham. So Jay, Gary Weinberger, Johnny Ruffino, we're just happening up that. So Gary and Johnny's father, Tony Ruffino, have been booking entertainment in Birmingham ever since the arena opened. So 47 years ago, we just had an opportunity to talk about just a little bit before we got started. I'm going to turn it over to Jay and let him talk. We do have a large contingent from Live Nation here today, Senator, but I just wanted to make sure that history and connection and investment in Birmingham and what those 47 years have meant to the city in terms of quality entertainment. I just didn't want to let this moment pass without recognizing those gentlemen, Johnny and Gary right back there. Thank you.
Thank you, Ted. Wow. 9 years ago, several of us drove around this area right around here, hoping that one day we could be standing here for an event just like this, and here we are after 9 years. It's truly a pleasure to join you for this incredible moment for Birmingham's new amphitheater. First and foremost, starting next year, we're going to have many amazing nights enjoying live music under the stars at this beautiful new venue. And beginning today, we are building a world-class destination that will welcome some of the biggest touring artists while offering their fans a memorable experience right here on Birmingham's north side. Bringing an amphitheater to life has long been a dream of our local team, who are all sitting right back there. We've all been working on this for years. And it's one that's been shared by so many of you that are here today. I'm blown away by how we have all worked together to make this a reality. In addition to great music, this venue will create an economic impact for the community by creating 300 jobs and local commerce. Concert fans just don't come to a concert. They eat dinner, they grab a drink, they stay at a hotel, all contributing to Birmingham's vibrant uptown entertainment district and supporting area businesses. We're truly excited and honored to play an important role in this community as a good neighbor and as a responsible steward of this beautiful site. Thanks to our Live Nation, Green Nation sustainability program, we will have a local zero waste team which will work to reduce single waste plastics and promote recycling, composting, and food donations at every show. From the artist on stage to the hospitality experience at the venue, we are looking forward to elevating this area for many years to come. Thank you.
All right. Well, thank you so much, and thank you for everyone participating. Again, everyone who was acknowledged today for their critical importance in arriving at today and being able to really get to work on the site behind us and be enjoying entertainment events and music next summer, which is fast. With that, the program's concluded. We are going to have a series of people work over here. There was a chance of rain this morning. We decided not to get on the site itself, but we have shovels, hard hats, and for opportunity for everyone to participate in the actual groundbreaking of already broken ground, but it's ceremonial. So thank you very much. Thank you, everyone, for being here today, and we look forward to all the excitement this next year is going to hold leading up to the opening of the amphitheater.